Digging it right there. I need a fucking menage. I need a nigga to block. And if that did good, then I'm fucking him twice. Had him smash it outside if he hitting it right. Look, I like to fuck on the plug. I get what I want out the store when we pulling up. Yeah. And that shit.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It is your girl, Brittany Inc. And my girl, Lovey on the ones and twos.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
So tonight, we are on our second episode on Love to Jam Radio. All right. And what are we calling this one? Whoreable? Whore. You're just a big old whore. Okay. Horrible decisions. All right.
Just simply horrible.
Yes. Oh my God. That just sounds. It just sounds bad. It sounds like you woke up the next morning with nothing going on. Like, oh my God, who is he?
Right.
But
somebody. Shout out to the hotels.
Okay, motel, hotels. Shout out to my strippers. All my exotic dancers, all my little hoes. I love the hoes. Okay, Jesus loved the hoes.
He did.
Okay,
and do.
He cover y'all. Okay, I don't judge.
Covered with blood.
I don't judge. Okay. Okay, so tonight episode, we're gonna just share some stories from how the streets just called us out, and we just made these horrible decisions.
Right.
Now,
so last week, hold on, I'm gonna recap. Last week, we was in the streets because the streets was calling us.
Oh yeah, they definitely was calling my name. I don't know about y'all, they was calling my name. It's like as soon as the lift of quarantine, like everybody got over the initial fear, it was like, oh my God, I've been in this house for so long.
Yes.
I got to do something. I don't care if it's a barbecue. I don't care what it has going on. I'm going.
Right.
Okay. And being outside with the streets calling my name led to some horrible decisions, is all I'm saying. And I mean, that was fashion wise, weight wise,
food intake.
Basically, I really gained a lot of quarantine weight. I look back now and I'm trying to lose the 25 pounds.
Yeah, I saw your little video at the little gym or whatever. It was really motivational.
Yeah,
I did like 5 extra crunches.
You should have. Let me tell you what motivated you. It was definitely the waist trainer, okay?
It had to be.
It was definitely the waist trainer because I was looking body, yaddy, yaddy.
Yeah.
But I made horrible eating decisions during this whole, the streets were calling my name. It was like date after date, food after food place, like
I was
happy hour, happy hour after happy hour, liquor after liquor. I low-key start turning into a whole wino again.
Hey.
I'm just saying, okay? I did not realize how much I relied on alcohol with this whole quarantine until I started noticing, the empty bottles, beside the bed.
You put them next to the bed, friend?
I mean, I had a hard week some weeks, and it's just like, oh, my God, it's like 3 bottles of mini wines down here. It's just
mini wines.
Mini wines. That's how you know.
She tried it.
You turn into a mini Karen, okay?
Right.
Like, dang. I'm waking up looking at my partner like, oh my gosh, did you see this? He looking at me. He like, I was going to say so. But I was like, oh my God, it was a horrible decision.
Horrible.
It was so great in the beginning.
Right. It was all good a week ago.
It was all good a week ago. But what horrible decisions did you make coming back out of this streets calling your name? Because what did you do during quarantine? I know what I did.
I worked. I was still in this motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Doing radio.
So, I mean, the radio really don't shut down.
No. Does not.
You don't get an off break on radio.
No.
So you were still working.
Yeah,
what about events and stuff? Because you deal with artists a lot.
We did virtual events.
Okay, that's
there was
cool.
Some virtual situations, virtual concerts, but mostly the interviews and stuff was done virtually. I let my staff come in, but we were limited.
I don't know where to drink here.
What?
I don't know where to drink here. I got a shot and a cup. It's a horrible decision to make.
You still
here.
Drinking the same shot? First of all, I drank mine.
That's because you had a little shot.
Too. We used the same cup.
Done.
Finally.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go home after this in a storm, okay?
Girl, it's no storm. You're covered.
That don't mean you sound like remember last week when I was like I was covered by God and you was like, so God didn't cover me? Yeah. Let me tell you something. God give us common sense, okay? Just because we know he is walking with us do not mean I'm going to go on the road and do 80, because I was doing that on the way here and I realized how unsafe it was. I was really covered by the blood, okay?
Yeah, if you covered, there's no...
Covered only gets you so far.
I don't know. If you all the way covered,
you ask the people who didn't make it. You know why you can't ask them? Because they're not here.
I know, it was their time.
Yeah, they thought that was covered too, though.
They was covered right up out of here.
You know what?
To the next
I don't know when my time. I don't know when my time is. I don't want to chance it. I don't want to gamble my life. I love my life.
Yeah,
okay.
Don't do that.
When you love your life, you stop making horrible decisions. You start knowing what self-love really is.
Right.
Like, God damn it, I gotta live with what I did last night.
Right.
And last week.
Right. And what I plan to do tomorrow.
Jesus, just go ahead and forgive me for that fifth that I needed of that cognac to get through last night in the day. I remember back in the day in my 20s. Let me tell you something. I made great, horrible decisions in my 20s.
Okay.
I don't regret it.
No.
I mean, I might regret a couple of threesomes.
Oh, ew.
But I don't, in relationships, but I do not regret like my 20s. But when you hit your 30s, oh my God, that's when you realize you made horrible decisions. Did you not have a mental breakdown leading into your 30s?
No. But now that I'm in my 30s, I have regular mental breakdowns.
Oh my gosh. I just thought by the time I was 30, I was going to have it all together.
No,
like
ma'am.
I was going to have like this big ass house. I was going to have like 3-4 kids and a perfect husband. And a career was going to be set. Like I was going to be like boss.
Yeah.
And then, 29 crept up on my ass out of nowhere. And then 30, bam. I was like, God damn it, I'm depressed. What is going on here? Yeah,
you can't buy too much into the traditional structure because everybody has their own, you know what I'm saying? Like, has their own pace and have their own,
So
timing.
You didn't have no timing for yourself.
I was in the military. So
what does that mean? I feel like everyone in the military are like, so like, I have it in control. I got everything in order. What is going on with that?
It's a different perspective. And it's like, I felt when I got out the military that I missed out on a significant part of my life.
Like your hard decisions?
Yes. Because it's a whole different vibe. Now, mind you, I made some horrible decisions in the military. Don't get it twisted. You gotta tell me about how the horrible decisions in the military is. I got more outside whole stories. I want the whole stories on the other side. The thing about those stories is that the people essentially that you're dealing with, you then have to see them at muster the next day or stand next to them, like it's no separation,
So basically, everybody got feelings for each other in this motherfucker. And everybody fucking each other.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
That's a horrible decision.
It is.
You cannot be fucking the co-workers and the homies.
I mean, you in a whole nother country.
Oh my goodness. Is it exotic? Does it make it wetter? Is it more exciting?
Being in another country, maybe at first, but like once you're there,
like nigga, this is regular life.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my God, you look for some kind of normalcy. Like,
wait, it's not different if you're having sex with someone that's from America. Like you really got to make horrible decisions with a foreigner at this point.
I mean, I wasn't fucking around with no foreigners.
Why?
I don't know, something about the war going on, you know. Something about the war.
I live on the wild side.
No, ma'am.
I want to have me a little foreign fling or something.
No, ma'am.
Intel, you know.
They might be trying to fuck you into some type of prisoner of war state.
Okay, so where were you stationed? Maybe that would be better if I knew where you were stationed.
When I was referring to my example, I was talking about being in Afghanistan.
Oh, well, you can't fuck the Afghans.
Yeah, that's
no offense.
No offense. Hey, everyone likes something. It's just not for me.
I'm just saying, when you at war,
that's what I'm saying.
You is collateral damage.
Exactly. You got to put the pussy away for just a little while.
You ain't put it away, obviously.
It was put away.
For a little bit.
Just had to put it up. So I had to put that shit up, and it made me feel like, you know, you build with the people that you seeing every day, or you know what I'm saying, you go through stuff with these people and y'all end up with these different bonds.
If I'm about to lose my life, I'm definitely fucking you.
Ain't nobody got time to be fucking on a mission. What? Trying to be on a mission.
How many movies have you seen where bitches is losing their life and they definitely got time to fuck?
Yeah, that's a movie though. But you right.
For some bitches, put a gun to their head and they is wet. Okay.
Right. No,
oh my God, that was a horrible decision.
Horrible. What's the most horrible decision you've seen one of your homegirls or something made?
A horrible decision?
A witnessed horrible decision.
I don't even know. Like, I got undercover hoe friends. I'm not only like liberal hoe.
What's an undercover? First of all, what's an undercover hoe?
They hoeing. They just not telling me.
Oh, that's not. Why they won't tell you though?
Because it's always great to have that one hoe friend.
And they don't want you.
I'm the one hoe friend, basically.
Oh, okay, they don't want that to get out.
No, they don't want it to get out because they're not as adventurous as I am. Now, I can't even say that because, you know, they be having full blown relationships and shit. I just got a man a couple of months ago, you know. So for me, it's like new territory.
A couple months.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit over a year now. We made it over the hump. You know, I was sitting up there like, damn, the other day, like, fuck, we've been together.
But y'all was together before cohabitation.
No, right? that was like I guess so. Well, it was an ultimatum with us, if you want to get technical.
Oh, no. Nobody likes those.
It wasn't an ultimatum. It was one of those like, okay, look at here now. I've been dating people for years and, you know, they came over and they're going to start calling and trying to figure out where I am because, you know, he was there all the time. Like you know, in the beginning, everything's so new. So maybe like for me, at first I felt like it was a horrible decision because I was like, okay, we fucking. I don't know how you feel, but I know how I feel. But definitely we are fucking. And then, you know, things just kind of led up and it was kind of like, look, if you really like me, you're going to have to be like white on rice on me and really go for that. And he just took the initiative and was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and snatch that shit up.
Right.
Because at first I was like, damn, is this a... Ooh, I met him in the club, girl.
No. It
was so out of my element.
Horrible decision there?
Girl, no. I mean, but we got it out the way. We didn't know each other's name at first, you know.
Right.
I didn't text him. He texted me, you know, it was that type of thing. But luckily for him, he got a thing for Britney's, you know. So.
Oh, yeah. That's weird.
So, you know, a horrible decision led into something great. Now, I'm not saying
horrible decisions.
I'm not saying all horrible decisions lead into something great. I'm saying sometimes I've had horrible, bad decisions. I met like one of my great exes or old exes. What?
Oh, no. I'm doing the fan.
Oh, okay. I'm like, are you throwing up gang signs?
No,
like, are you
I'm
gesturing? Am I supposed to move something? Now, I made one horrible decision at like a block party, screw fest or whatever. Like they were doing something. And girl, he turned out to be the devil himself. Okay.
No.
Girl, he just kept coming on to me. He was like, look at them titties. And I was like, oh, I got big titties. You know, just whole shit
right.
in my early 20s. You know what I'm saying? And he was like a producer, writer, or whatever. So I was like, "Oh, you wrote for Point Blank and woo woo woo." Girl, next thing I know, that was like the worst 3 years of my goddamn life. That was girl, really, it was 5. It was 5 years. I was locked up one. He was locked up. Like, it was a horrible decision after another horrible decision. That's the side
of you that he brought out.
Girl, I don't know. That was that young shit. I thought I liked the gangsters. Okay. That was a whole horrible decision.
Another horrible decision. Why are we?
I don't know. I don't know. I was a nerd in school. Like, I was the girl that guys didn't like date in school. I was the homie.
Okay.
And even to this day, I'm still like the cool homie. You know what I'm saying? So like, for me, when I got his attention, it was like, ooh, maybe I am fine, girl. Maybe I do got a little so. Girl, please. Gave me 5 years of hell to get rid of that shit.
5 years of hell.
5 years of hell. Like, I had a stalker and shit. Like, bitch, first off, when you got some good cat, you can't be spreading that cat everywhere. You can't go freely giving the cat up if it's good, because you end up making horrible decisions and and attaching yourself to people that don't mean your ass no good. That's how bitches get killed. I'm telling you.
Damn.
I'm telling you, you got to be stingy with the cat.
Or make horrible decisions.
No, when you make horrible decisions, you are definitely not being stingy with the cat. You are freely fucking that man like he is your man for real. And that's the problem. We make horrible decisions with people who don't know how to separate feelings and emotions.
So what is, as a doll,
how do we survive?
Yes. How do we survive horrible decisions?
How do we survive horrible decisions? We wake up in the morning, you take a shot, you meditate, and you roll you one.
Oh, shit.
And it doesn't have to be in any specific order, to be honest with you. But you really have to forgive yourself and really let that shit go. Like, that was the last 24 hours. Whatever happened today is really what's happening today. Because you be so caught up on making such a bad decision, you'll beat yourself up. Women, we have that bad. We'll fuck a guy and feel real bad afterwards that we gave him some pussy.
Is it because of how he acted after, or just on the strength that we knew he should never have gotten it in the first place?
We knew he shouldn't have gotten it in the first place. We be fucking horny, depressed, broke up, all type of shit, and then we go fuck a dick that we shouldn't have been fucking in the first place. And then we feel horrible, not because we feel horrible about fucking. We feel horrible because now we got something we can't get rid of, or he not deserving. Or
when you say something you can't get rid of, it make it sound like
not an STD.
That's what it sounded like.
If you got a fucking STD,
that was a horrible decision.
Hopefully you strapped up. Okay, let that not be part of the horrible decision. Right. But there's a lot of bitches out here who got pregnant on the first try.
On the first time out?
On the first hop on the dick. Because a lot of bitches don't know their baby daddy like that. That's a horrible decision.
That's true, but they don't do it with the intent to get pregnant.
Exactly.
Obviously. But
at the end of the day, it's still a horrible decision. Because you didn't strap up, and now you got this nigga for life.
Or not that you didn't strap up, but you ain't make him pull out at least, or try.
I mean, in the moment, are you thinking about a nigga pulling out?
I mean, if I don't want to get pregnant, yeah. But
I mean, why you not strapped in the first place? See, I'm going to see, you know what? Horrible decisions that came into a whole questionnaire of like safety partners, okay? Because I'm sitting up here like, well, damn, bitch, I'm not just randomly, like, if you naked head me, you my nigga.
Hold on.
And I don't want you to pull out. I don't want you to pull out.
We go speed past the naked head.
Yes.
If you naked head me,
you my nigga. In my head, that's no longer a horrible decision. fuck or horrible decision? I got some good cat. You fuck me naked head. We got together.
Naked head. That's where I'm stuck. Naked head.
That's like an old school pimp or something. You fuck that nigga. You
naked head.
Naked head.
Naked.
I mean, what we gonna call it? Uncovered.
They not covered. You covered, but they not.
Uncover. That was one of my favorite shows. City Undercover.
Oh man, some of them come with their own covers.
I mean, sweaters ain't never hurt nobody because they grow. I mean, I'm not gonna start you out the sweater, but I hope you grow out your sweater, if you know what I mean. I'm just pineapples.
I'm allergic to pineapples.
Pineapples. That's a horrible decision. That sounds like a lot of extra shit. Like, oh my God. Have you ever? That's a horrible decision. Don't ever give an unclean guy who has a sweater head. Like, just don't do it. Don't do it. Make him take a shower first.
Yeah. But, you know.
That's a horrible decision. I think every woman has made that decision. They're like, like, bitch, don't lie. Every bitch that had a sweaty ball in their mouth. It started off so sexy, right? It started off like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, right? And it's hot and it's sweaty. Girl, that was such a horrible ass decision.
Horrible.
Okay, so we have realized that to survive making horrible decisions, you should never erratically go out from a cold break in the club and go drinking. Don't go drinking with no bitches either. Because your friends always have bad ideas for you. When you get fucked up with them, when you get fucked up with your friends, it's like, pop that ass. And
yeah, they do be pumping you up.
And then be like, you get his number.
Right. You see him looking at you, bitch.
You see him looking at you. Well, bitch, we grown. You can't, if you want to go.
I'm not going to judge you.
I'm not going to judge you,
friend.
They help Chill lead the whole horrible decision.
Indeed.
And then want the story first thing early in the morning.
Yeah, well, what happened?
No, it's no, the first thing they ask, they be like, are you by yourself?
Yeah, for real.
That's how you know you made a horrible decision. When your friend asks you the next morning,
are you by yourself?
Are you by yourself? You be like, nah, bitch, I'm gonna call you back, bitch. You can answer it all happily on speakerphone.
Right.
Like,
you know she finna talk
girl.
that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna call you back.
Right.
and you give that wink, like, yeah, I'm gonna call you back.
I'm gonna call you back, bitch.
Okay, so don't go with your friends immediately out hard drinking and ordering numbers with a fine nigga in sight. Because it's one or two things that's going to happen, sis. You going to fuck him or end up in a relationship with him.
Not in that order.
Not in that order. Some bitches end up with a relationship after they hit the first time. I feel like that's a horrible decision.
Really?
I don't want you to be my man. What if I don't like you?
You done gave the pussy away, though. Like,
that don't mean I like you.
Okay. Well, let's start by giving the pussy away to people we like. Let's start.
You don't even know you don't like a motherfucker until after you made that decision.
Hold on. Wait a minute. That sounds backwards, friend.
How is that backwards?
Okay, so you saying...
That's one night stand is, right?
One night stand, there's nothing after that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Some motherfuckers get it fucked up. Like, oh, she gave me the number. Yeah, for that night. Not for...
But the number not going to change, friend.
It's not going to change, but that don't mean I want to hook up again.
What's the point of exchanging numbers then? If it's a one night stand, you might as well just leave it.
Fuck that. You might as well fuck in the car.
Wait a minute, yo. We talk about horrible decisions now.
One night stand, you need a number. What are y'all doing? Leaving from the club together?
I don't know, friend. I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm just asking.
Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
Shout out to Kalani on the beat for tuning in. Renee and Antoine.
Okay. Just in case.
You don't make it home tonight?
I haven't had a one night stand and I don't know when. Well, and it never stayed a one night stand. So I don't know what the fuck. Renee
said she dead, not in the car. Friend, I told her she tripping.
In the bathroom? Like, bitch.
Wait a minute.
You gotta have somebody's number to get to the hotel or wherever the fuck y'all meet up.
Not necessarily. You can meet them. You can go back today. Well, and that's not necessarily one night stand material.
What you giving out emails? What the fuck?
Instagram, inbox, here go my DM. Or
bro, hey, you sliding in the DM, you sliding in the DMs on motherfuckers. So you all right with that part of horrible decisions? Oh yeah, I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
I'm scared of internet dating. I should let you know that. That's a horrible decision. I feel like waiting to happen.
I'm saying exchange when you meet a dude. You exchange Instagram information with him.
That's still scary. I don't want you in my inbox. I'm old fashioned.
I mean, yeah, if you giving numbers out on the first date, clearly. I mean, if it's a one night stand,
clearly, bitch, you old if you giving out numbers
on the one night stand.
Bitch, it wasn't a business card. I mean, that's old. Now that's old.
I get my business card out like a motherfucker.
I do too, but
that's my business line. I hardly answer that hoe, but I get that shit out. Here you go.
I answer the money.
Well, I'm talking about.
I don't care where the money come from. I'm answering the phone. I'm answering the phone.
Yeah, I feel like everybody call me on. You know, when they know you, they know what number to call. That type of situation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so basically, if they call the flunky number, it's definitely the flunky number. You hear this shit?
Brand,
she got two phones. Two phones. I feel like I got the flunky number.
You have both numbers.
We only use one. We're not even going to go into that.
Thank you, because I literally just sent you messages from that phone recently. The other phone.
You gotta designate and tell me this is my other phone, because I'm an iPhone user.
I know,
and you're an Android user.
I have both, and that's why we communicate on.
I have two phones, and they're both iPhones.
See, that doesn't make sense to me.
What?
I mean, it makes sense, but anyway, we're not talking about that horrible decision you made. We're talking about the lack of diversity in your.
First off, the horrible decision that you have made is going Android. Okay, that's first.
I like my Android.
What?
I love it. I'm sorry. I am a committed.
As soon as I see green, it's a turn off. I won't even talk to a dude really if he has green. He'd be like, "Oh, you didn't text me." Yeah, nigga, because you got a fucking Android. It irks me.
Oh my God, that's so shallow.
Now I gotta download extra shit to watch you on video camera and shit.
Oh,
because we can't FaceTime.
Well, we can FaceTime anytime you like. I think having
I like it in the morning.
Okay, well, I'll be sure to FaceTime you in the morning. When you take your phone off, do not disturb in time for me to do that.
Well, but just call twice.
See how she said, look, let me just call twice.
Just call twice.
I'm done.
I like my peace in the morning.
Exactly.
That was the best decision I could have made. Horrible. The horrible decisions I made in the past aided to the decisions I make now.
Right.
Because I used to answer my phone call every time it rung. It's so-and-so. It's so-and-so. I know they need me. Girl, now I just be like, girl, if you don't call twice, you do not need me. It is not an emergency. And half the time, bitches don't even be needing you.
I just be calling to check on you sometimes.
I didn't kill myself.
Not to see if you killed yourself. Just check on you just to make sure you made it through the night.
I know.
And people, y'all should not make horrible decisions and not check on your friends. You must check on your friends sometimes.
But sometimes if you're a friend that's like me, we make horrible decisions and we trying to get over it the next day or two.
You have to forgive yourself for your horrible decisions.
I forgive myself. That's part of the doll survival guide. Forgive yourself for all horrible decisions. I'm going to light one up because let me tell you something. Even if you are religious, we're going to go to that aspect, okay? Real quick. If you're religious, because you got undercover hoe Christians.
Who?
You do.
They not ready for that.
They not ready for that, but y'all got some undercover hoes in the church, okay? Mm-hmm. And a lot of you married bitches be undercover hoes too. Mm-hmm. So I don't even want to put everybody business out there, but we gonna be 100% real. When you depressed, sometimes you don't be depressed and crying over that one nigga, okay? You got to get over it. Live your life. Ain't nobody judging you. If you keep your business to yourself, don't be that whole friend. See, my friends keep their business to themselves, okay? So they don't get a lot of judgment from me. But when you are active, overly telling hoe, you got to live with those decisions that you make, okay?
Horrible decisions.
Horrible decisions. Because you got to be a confident hoe like Amber Rose. I'm not pro hoe because Lovey, you said don't be pro hoe. But
is that did I say that?
I'm pro hoe. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm pro hoe. I love the hoes. I love the hoes that keep their business to themselves and just handle their business. I don't want to know you fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry though. You get what I'm saying? I just want to know you handling your business and all is good. Because when you start telling me and then you feel some type of way when them niggas ain't fucking with you, I'm gonna look at you crazy because it ain't gonna add up. So keep your business to yourself or talk to a whole friend like me, and I'm gonna make you feel better about those horrible decisions. And until then, we're gonna get into a break and we're gonna come back with more stories with me and Miss Lovey and more entertainment of horrible decisions.